Fly Girl Surfing and Sports is brought to you by
NorthshoreBoardBroker.com. Buying and selling a wide variety of surfboards, SUPs, lessons, and more.
Find your perfect match today.
She wakes up and takes up a surfboard, heads out from the seashore, from the water where she lives. She's got no fears or worries at all right there, just the smell of salt water that's in the air, and the sunrise. She's walking on water. She's walking on water.
Aloha gang, Corey Harvey here with Fly Girl Sports TV. And the last time I saw you, I said that big wave season was here. Well, a historic swell came in recently and we have a show full of images of that Saturday swell. And we are excited to announce that the PWA, Professional Windsurfing Association, has made the women's prize purse equal to the men's. Finally! Get on it, people! We're going to kick off this show with a slideshow edit of Waimea Bay. So don't go anywhere because there were some sets that were so big, no one could ride them. Check it out. Did you see that last wave? That was Makani Adric from Pupukea North Shore, and that was a solid wave. You go, girl. That was so awesome. Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we check in with the PWA, Professional Windsurfing Association.
This is how you get there. Find the ocean at Surf and See. This is how you find the best gear. Everything for the ocean is here. Don't just sit around the beach. Adventure is in your reach. This is how you get there. Find the ocean at Surf and See.
Did you know that 1,700 youths under the age of 18 become new tobacco users every year in Hawaii?
And tobacco companies are spending $42 million each year to promote their product in our communities.
Tobacco ads in our stores are aimed at youth to hook us as new customers.
And even research shows that tobacco ads influence youth more than peer pressure.
They're targeting me, and they're targeting my little sister.
Let's protect Hawaii by getting tobacco out of sight, out of mind. Take action at therealmessage.net.
About 100,000 animals such as dolphins, turtles, and whales die every year due to plastic bags. Many animals eat plastic bags, mistaking them for food. Protect your beach. Bag it right. A reminder from the Surfrider Foundation.
NorthshoreBoardBroker.com. Buying and selling a wide variety of surfboards, SUPs, lessons, and more.
Find your perfect match today.
TAV Hawaii is now open, featuring the popular Polynesian block print designs from the Cook Islands and TAV Pacific. TAV Hawaii proudly offers an exclusive design for our islands. Check us out at Instagram at TAV Hawaii. Sponsored in part by Sea Hawaii, a native Hawaiian owned and operated business. We ain't your mama's mu'u.
Now let's check in with the PWA, who made a very, very exciting announcement. The women's prize purse is now equal to the men's. Woo!
I think it's a big step for women in windsurfing. Big thank you to the Moreno twins who kicked this off in the Canary Islands actually a couple of years ago, which was a really, really big thing at the time. And I think, yeah, I would just say it's about time. We put the same effort into this sport. We do the same amount of hours, we travel the same, we pay all the same excess baggage fees, take the same risks. So in the end,
I'm really, really happy to receive the message that we're going to have equal prize money for 2021. It was about time, because as women we're putting in the same time, the same training and the same effort as the men. So I see this as a really positive trend. And not only for the girls that are on tour now, but especially for the future generation.
Well, I think it's a huge step for women's windsurfing that we're going now, and it's going to open so much more perspectives for us and for all the young girls to come.
I'm super happy with these new rules, and it's great to see the PWA put in the effort to make the sport more equal. I think all the girls in all disciplines have really pushed the level in the last few years, so it's great to get that bit of recognition as well, and I hope it's really going to help us in the future.
I've been competing over 20 years, and I'm really happy that this is finally happening. Equal the prize money in the sport, it's something that should have been done way before, but
finally is here, and I'm really happy to be part of this PWA tour. And this is only a really small step forward, the evolution of life in general.
That was so great and a lot to celebrate right there. It's about time. We'll see you on the other side of the commercials, friends.
Tab Pacific, a resort-wear line of fashion made in the Cook Islands and known for their unique tapa-style block print designs, hits the shores of Oahu. Conveniently located in downtown Honolulu, check out Tab Hawaii's new showroom, warehouse, and photo studio. For more details, follow them on Instagram @TabHawaii.
NorthshoreBoardBroker.com. Buying and selling a wide variety of surfboards, SUPs, lessons, and more.
Find your perfect match today.
This is how you get there. Find the ocean at Surf and Sea. This is how you find the best gear. Everything for the ocean is here. Don't just sit around the beach. Adventure is in your reach. This is how you get there. Find the ocean at Surf and Sea.
When I surf Waimea, usually I pray that the crowd is not too gnarly, because usually there is a lot of people underneath. And so I pray for like open space, because a lot of waves you cannot go because there's so many people underneath you. So I try to surf like kind of like outside. There is a certain place that I always kind of sit, like a place that maybe I can, when it clears up, when there is no one in front of me, I can just go. But there is sometimes that people are like with the boards in the front. When I surf like kind of too deep on the bubble, I feel like there is a lot of people too close to each other, so it makes me nervous. I like to play safe. So I try to find like my safe zones over there. And every swell is different. Sometimes it can be breaking more on the west pole or more north. So I try to be in a certain area where I can get away without hitting anybody and getting more the outside waves. So yeah, that's it.
FlHi Girls Surfing and Sports. Be a part of the women's sports movement. Water sports are the fastest growing activity in the world, and FlHi Girls Surfing and Sports covers them all. Let us elevate your project. Contact our marketing team. Be a partner and fly with us. FlHi Girls Surfing and Sports.
Hey guys, next up, let's check out those finals of the WSL Maui Pro that concluded at Pipeline.
Pretty unreal right now. It's been a hell of a week, hell of a couple of weeks for both the surfers and WSL, and we got this opportunity through tragedy. I want to, it was devastating what happened in Maui, but I also want to say thank you to WSL for giving us the opportunity to surf out pipe, to make history, and I definitely don't take this for granted. To have this opportunity today is something truly special, and I think I'll probably more soak it in later than now, but I do want to say thank you to the WSL for showing true leadership throughout this challenging few weeks to get us here, to get the surfers back in the water, and to get us back competing.
First time ever a CT run at Pipeline. Your champion for the Maui Pro, presented by Roxy, Tyler Wright.
We head back to Waimea Bay for that epic day of big surf. The women caught some amazing waves. Keep your eyes peeled for these little people coming down on big waves. And we talked to two of those crazy wahine surfers. Roll it, Betty.
So yeah, tell me about the day when it was really big.
It's huge. It was just incredible. So much water moving. Like the best of the best. People just trying to push their limits. A lot of girls are out there. And a little scary.
Were you able to get a wave?
No waves for me, but I tried. Tried my best.
I went to Joe's, but I got a little bit late. I didn't find a driver. Betty, I stay all day on the channel asking for everybody for driving me to tow me. I saw Justine Barrow in front of Maya. I saw all the girls getting some amazing waves, and I didn't. I'm kind of frustrated, but I'm happy because I inspired Justine with my barrel to get a barrel. So
okay, well, good luck. I'm going to film you. I'll be watching for you. Whiteboard with yellow top.
Yes.
Okay, have fun.
Thank you.
Sometimes we got surprised by a set, and everyone is in a position, and a bigger waves come from the back, and everyone is just paddling for their lives. So that feeling is kind of sketchy, but I try to focus into make that everything is gonna be alright. So I try to just give my best, just focus on making, and I kind of pray at the same time to God, please get me make. I'm gonna make. And sometimes you make, sometimes you don't make, and I try to make it if I'm gonna get caught and more waves will come, I'm just try to relax and spend the less energy I can, not freak out, don't let the adrenaline waste my energy, my oxygen. So it's really a game thing with your mind, You just gotta relax and sure that it's gonna be all right, protect yourself from the board coming back to you, and be aware of people around you. You gotta just make a plan super quick, but relax, be still. So I try to not waste too much of my energy. Just know that I train for those moments. Yeah, I think it's getting better every time. I feel like every time it's getting more, they're respecting more the women. I've seen since I started surfing, for now I saw that things are getting way better in the surfing, and I hope the surf community every time respect more the women. What's just supposed to be, just the minimum, just have equal opportunity so we can perform, so we can be better. So I love the fact that it's getting so much better, I grew up not in the contest that the boys would get brand new boards for first place and a surf trip to Indonesia, and the girls I would get a skirt that wouldn't even fit me, and I couldn't even exchange for something in the store because it was out of stock. So many times I would see the guy getting a big gun, and I got this guy same category as me, Rookie of the Year. He got a huge sick gun, and I got a wetsuit. And I was like, why can't I have the gun? I want to have a gun too. So many times in my life, and me and my friends, even being small and young, we would go talk to the directors of the contest. We would say, why we can, and I would feel that he even would look to the other side when we would walk past by him in the supermarket, because we would be always fighting for our rights, even having like small voice and not media at all, but was always like a surfing. If you love and you really want to become a big wave surfer, like from where I came from, everyone would think that it was impossible. Probably people would make fun of me, think that with my bad boards I wouldn't go anywhere, that, you know, was such a challenging, and with the faith that I had on my heart and like the determination to become a big wave surfer, like it happened. Like I become a big wave surfer. It was like not easy, didn't have like all the sponsors growing up, but God would put people in my life that would help me, would buy a ticket here, that would support me with this and that. So like I'm very happy, even not having much money now yet. Like if maybe I'm gonna get a sponsor and everything is gonna be like way better. But like I feel satisfied for like following my dream and following what God put in my heart is become a surfer. So no matter how hard it was, and it's being like I'm grateful for getting here and just following my dream. So it's your dream. You gotta follow with all your heart and don't let small things stop you. Just like be still, be faithful to your dreams and do your best, and you're gonna achieve whatever you want in life.
I came here for college in 2012, so was here just for college, and then after I graduated, decided to stay because the surf was uncomparable to where I came from in California. So I started pushing myself a little further, starting maybe about 2 years ago when I was coping with kind of a tough time in life. So that's when, in 2018, my mom passed away unexpectedly. And so that's when I was depressed, and at that time, 5 foot was kind of my max, 5 foot was big for me. So that's when I started going out, 7 foot days, 10 foot days, and it sort of gave me that rush, like, taking off on the biggest wave I've ever taken off on, and it kind of gave me a feeling that sort of replaced all that sadness and depression. And I've been doing apnea training, and that's helped a lot with confidence because you kind of know your limit and you know the signs of blacking out, and it gives you a little more confidence underwater, and also helps you kind of find some peace while you are underwater. You kind of just know, I got this, I'm not blacking out, I can keep going. So my goals in riding big waves is to keep pushing myself and see where my limit is. The Red Bull magnitude is sort of helping me keep pushing and giving me more of a reason to get out there instead of just it being for me. Then I have more of a reason to keep charging and keep going.
Thanks for joining us, gang. Aloha, and watch our show on Facebook. Also, please send in your footage of any amazing Wahine athletes that you know. We'd be happy to hear about their Wahine goals. We're gonna leave you with the move of the month from an amazing surfer named Rosie on her longboard. Take care, guys.
FlHi Girls Surfing and Sports. Be a part of the women's sports movement. Water sports are the fastest growing activity in the world, and FlHi Girls Surfing and Sports covers them all. Let us elevate your project. Contact our marketing team. Be a partner and fly with us. FlHi Girls Surfing and Sports.
FlHi Girls Surfing and Sports is brought to you by
NorthshoreBoardBroker.com. Buying and selling a wide variety of surfboards, SUPs, lessons, and more.
Find your perfect match today.